is the outside of it.
Look at that castle.
It's like Castle Grayskull. It's almost like we love He-Man in 80s cartoons, and we use that
So
stuff.
what's this thing?
This is his
Pause
PC.
there.
He is a
He's a
gamer.
Gamer. Yes.
Yeah.
Triple monitor?
He has a triple monitor.
I'm not sure that's the most efficient monitor.
Yes.
Like the trapezoidal.
Yes.
Odd.
I know,
But,
I'm trying to
but
think
cool.
of like, what's the optimal HUD game that he's playing with this. Obviously, it's Eternal, and there's a whole new configuration for him, obviously.
Yes.
You got to practice.
Absolutely.
And the speakers too. You gotta know those speakers.
And he's got a really rockin' PC there at the left, and we're excited for the next QuakeCon because somebody out there is going to build that thing.
Oh,
so
100%.
we actually spent quite a bit of time designing his gamer chair because it had to be fucking awesome because we did it really fast. And then it was like, dude, this is where id Software, he has a gaming station. His chair has to be fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So we actually really, really went to town on the chair.
I was going to say, because like you got to think with that physique, the ergonomics are a totally different config.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even too sure he's fitting in that thing. But the main thing is it looks awesome.
Is that a standing desk? Does it kind of come up?
It
probably
might,
does,
It
yes.
might. Look and look to the right.
Yes.
Yeah, what's
It's
that?
like this little
cage.
almost like an animal cage.
Interesting. What would go in there?
I don't know.
Crazy.
It's like rabbit-sized.
Cool.
And there's even like
Interesting.
some kind of food.
Huh.
And it's almost like if you pay attention in every single level in the game, you'll see a single rabbit hidden somewhere in every. It's almost like
Keep
that
your
could
eye
happen.
out.
It's sort of
Wow.
like that.
It's almost like that's exactly what's in the game. Go find it. There's a rabbit in every single level.
You heard it here first. Rabbits are confirmed. In
Yes.
Doom
You also got to appreciate the custom rug.
Exactly.
We need to get merchandise.
That's true.
on that.
Oh
The
my
real
God.
question is, if
Didn't
there's a
see that.
single rabbit, is it a real rabbit or is it a figment of his imagination? You know how, like in True Romance, Christian Slater's character, he sees Elvis. I always thought that was so cool. Like Elvis talks. So, like, is this rabbit a figment of his imagination in the levels?
Is it?
Is it
I
real?
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is exactly where I was hoping we were going to go with this. podcast. I had no idea we were getting here, and this is perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
So much to talk
Oh
about.
my
Look at this.
goodness! It's
Wait
an
a
old
minute.
PC.
Pause.
Hold on. So what's he doing with this?
What was-
Playing old video games.
Old
what else
games.
do you do on
Cool.
an
Yeah.
old PC?
I guess there's emulating.
Some of the best old video
I
games
think
ever
so.
made. Yes.
Sure.
Again, that's
Maybe
it looks like
inspiring his own story.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
And he has he's got a record player right there to play vinyls.
nice.
Yeah, he's a nerd. Like honestly, he's like one of us.
He is.
Only he's like 300 pounds,
And really swole.
and he could slaughter demons. So he's but he's also a gamer, and he's really into the
Yeah.
history of games.
Absolutely.
Is that a skateboard to the right?
That,
It is.
That is a
Yes.
skateboard.
Nice.
It's almost like all of us combined doing all the things that we like maybe couldn't easily like slay demons or even just stay on
Yes.
that skateboard. To
He's
be honest.
like Bruce Lee on a skateboard, maybe.
Yes,
The
yes.
shotgun?
the
yeah.
shout outs are just
It's crazy.
That cassette?
Yeah,
that tape
he
there?
bought the collector's edition, so
Yeah,
he
sure
got the
did.
he
Wow.
got the cassette.
Of course he did.
day one.
Yes.
So because everybody's gonna be like cassette tape, okay, boomer.
Yeah.
Right.
The back in the day, people used to listen to music on cassette tapes. It
Yeah.
was awesome.
You'd flip
know.
them over.
It's a
Yes.
Doomslayer mixtape.
Ooh, that's a spicy hot list.
Look at
Wait,
those
wait, wait,
guitars;
wait.
they're awesome.
What in God's green earth? Actually, this is, we're above God's green earth at this
Does
point.
he
so
use them?
I don't know. You know, originally I won't say, but we had actually 3 famous guitars there, but you can't do that kind of stuff because that's that there's
Not
all kinds
approved.
of licensing
That's
and
right.
different things.
Sure.
But that would have been fun. But we made our own. So again, like someone in the next couple of years has to make these guitars.
oh yeah.
Like, yeah, because they look awesome.
I mean, I love how I got to give a shout out to that middle one in particular because we've seen the Marauder, we've seen the Axe. We know that all the real guitar guys
Yeah.
that can play,
Totally.
it is their Axe, and I mean, that's a dangerous instrument right there.
Handle with care.
We have so much fun with the brand. I mean, I think it shows when we make stuff like this. Everybody involved is just having a good time,
That's awesome.
fleshing out the character. But it actually does tell you about like who he is, And again, the Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. It's just a Saturday morning cartoon. You got to think of it that way, Like it's a fantastic universe. It's a really cool IP. Parts of it are serious, but none of it ever takes itself too seriously. And we love working on this brand because we get to do stuff like this.
Get your own Doom guitar after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at
after
that
this
thing. That thing's awesome.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh my.
My star.
Wait a minute.
There is an awesome story behind
Another
this.
rabbit.
Yes. It says a lot about his personality that he's an oil painting of himself. He's a little bit of a narcissist.
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
I think the coolest thing is that this was actually created by a fan.
Yeah,
Zeus. Yep.
Zeus. Yeah,
Yes.
He's been to the studio. Actually, Hugo gave him some tips on his portfolio. He came.
awesome. Yes.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Incredible.
He sent us. He does oil on canvas, like
Yes.
fan art, oil on canvas. This is. We decided to put this in the game, but we have the original hanging in the office.
That's so cool.
And
Yes.
and he also did a really cool one of the Spider Mastermind from 2016 that we have hanging in the office.
Yes. Keep painting, Zeus.
Yep.
Yeah, Zeus, you're
Don't
already
stop.
in
Good
Doom
stuff.
Eternal, right? This is a good
That's right.
start. This is a good start.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Break into the industry, one painting at a time.
Zeus has a very promising career ahead of him. He keeps painting, but really for anybody, I mean, he's just passionate about the brand, and he's producing awesome artwork. And we see that we have like a wall of fan art in the office that grows every day, and the letters and all kinds of crazy stuff
Yeah.
that we get. It's so awesome.
It's amazing.
You're running out of walls.
Yes.
We are.
Awesome.
Literally, we only hang maybe, oh my gosh, 1/25th
Yeah.
of what we could, you know. But
it's
it's so inspiring.
And then we're like, hey, let's open up the Slayers Club and have people submit stuff every month. And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, well, we'll just make a bigger office, I guess.
Holy cow! What is that back there? It's almost.
I want to know.
Yeah.
It's like a giant mech. So, okay, more lore nerd stuff.
Interesting.
The mechs are also part of the Sentinel fleet in their war against the demons a long, long time ago. This is a relic from his past, and they're called Atlans. The mechs in the Doom universe are called,
Atlans?
which is the coolest sounding name.
It really is.
And
The Sentinel mechs. You'll also see Earth mechs. But,
Yes.
But yeah, these are the Sentinel mechs.
everything you look around and it speaks to like the history of the world. There was a huge battle that took place on Earth in the war against the demons. Clearly the humans lost, but we want to pull you in with that stuff. If you stop and look around, every inch of Doom Eternal has a story to tell.
I think you made a good point though when we were talking earlier to somebody that when the Slayer took down the Titans, as everybody knows from 16 lore.
Yeah.
He did it with his guns and his hands.
bare hands.
He doesn't need an Atlan.
And
It wasn't in
crucible
that
sword.
giant Atlan right there?
No.
No, so he didn't use. So TBD, we will not say whether or not he uses this or if it's even his particularly, because this is just a Fortress of Doom. It's a battle station. But
Sure.
no, just so fans know, he definitely took the Slayer doesn't need a mech, of course.
Yeah.
He's so powerful, but other people do because they're not as strong as he is.
Yeah.
And this leads to the prison, which is called the Ripitorium.
It's a good name.
Awesome. Yes.
It's
a
almost
perfect
as
name.
Little dev
cartoony
story.
as, yeah.
I love
When we
it.
came up with the name, and one of the devs was like, "We're not really gonna call it this."
And you're
I
like,
was
yeah, we are.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
fucking are.
You're like, that's what we always do. That's what we
Yes.
keep doing. And the Repertorium is kind of a place where you can go and sort of like, oh,
Look at
Jesus,
that
I'm
thing.
just gonna stop. Look at this.
Yes. So the design of all of the Sentinel armor, there's a light on the left breastplate, and there's a sash on the right shoulder. And so all of both his armor looks like this, and then all the ancient armor looks like this. So all of it is ancient Sentinel armor design. And then what he wears now and in 2016 is like a modernized version of that. And if you see in his hub, you can see where he works on his armor to kind of update it.
You'll actually see these too, like full-size versions of these, kind of like locked in ancient battles in certain levels. It's amazing, really. Just
This is
tons
the
of world building.
Repertorium at the bottom of his castle.
Yeah.
I love that they're just trapped there and he murders them, whenever he wants.
This
So
is
just,
just-
to relax. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
for sport,
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So
It's just
for-
downtime.
Yep.
He's like, I feel like it's it's close to midnight. I kind of want to work out. I'll just go down to the Repertorium real
Go down to
quick.
the
Yes.
gym.
Dip and tear a
Absolutely.
little bit.
Cool.
He and for players who want to practice and work on mods or try out different things in a safe environment, you don't die, you don't take damage, and you never run out of ammo.
Oh, that's cool.
It will update throughout the campaign with new AI. So if you want to get to know them a little bit better outside the battlefield in terms of their attacks and the timing of their attacks and different things, you can go down here when you go to the hub and just practice.
Nice.
I'd like a shout out to Ian and Luis and Jerry, and if I'm missing it, and the concept work that was done on that Fortress of Doom. It's extremely hard to pull that stuff off, and the guys really, really kicked butt, worked really hard on that stuff. We get such a kick out of making this stuff for you guys, so it came out awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, that really is just a